together all over the world. Let's do it. Cool curtains wide together. What? Oh, let me back you up off of me, first and foremost. Hello! I'm doing my hair. This is a real impulsive decision. This was real. Currently my hair is like flat ironed right now, but because I'm about to kind of get on this hair growth journey challenge sort of thing, more on that to come later, I need to immediately put it away, because if I don't, I'm gonna obsess over it and I'm gonna look at it and then my hair is never gonna grow because I'm gonna be staring at it. So I'm gonna do braids. So I was kind of going back and forth with the kind of braids that I was gonna do. The original plan was to do sort of like a bohemian, you know, hair left out braid sort of thing. I'll put like either pictures or videos of the inspo that I had for it. And original plan was that. But when I got this hair, I realized I was looking at a different tutorial for it, so I bought this hair. That was the original tutorial, but then I decided, okay, I wanted to do something different, and remembered I had this, and then was like, no, then that wouldn't be the right hair for it. So then I decided on a third style, and a style that I've quite literally never done before, and I've just heard about a couple days ago. But that's tree braids. This girl is my main inspo for it, because I saw her and said, that. Never done tree braids before. I do not know how this is going to go. I'm anxious, but we'll see. I will say I am glad I'm one of those girlies who starts at the back first, because for y'all who start at the front, are y'all okay? Psychologically, are you okay? Because I can figure, I always take the back as my learning opportunity, because if the back is not the best, then that's fine. But if the front of my head laid, I couldn't come up with a third one. If that is good, if that's Gucci, that's what matters. That's what people are seeing. So I'll show you the hair that I got. I'm using the Bobbi Boss King Tips Ocean Wave in 28 inch, and I'm using the 3 times the value packs, and I bought 3 packs of that. And then for setting the hair, mainly the actual braids for my for the top of my head, I have like a specific foam that I'm going to use. I'll bring that out later. It's just far in my bathroom. But this is going to be for the rest of the hair, because the majority of the hair is going to be left out in this style. And I don't want it to tangle as much, so just using the foam to keep that together. Usually I get the Edge Booster Pomade and Blueberry. That is quite literally, that is the main thing that I will use for doing braids. However, because like I said, I'm on this hair growth challenge thingy, I went ahead and got the Mielle Rosemary Mint Strengthening Edge Gel, because it's a pomade. You can quite literally use any type of pomade, edge thing to part your braids. It's the same thing.
Start your engines, Henny.
Okay, so first things first, I am going to section my hair into 3 parts. So my 2 front sections, and then my entire back section. I feel like I have to see my whole head with it. I feel like I feel indifferent towards it. I don't feel any type of way. But from the gist of what I get, it's pretty much you kind of, because I'm doing like the knotless version, you feed in the hair and then you like pluck strands out, and then you pretty much just braid your hair, whatever's left of your hair, the rest of the way down. Do it a little further, and then glue the ends so that way it doesn't fray, it doesn't fall apart, and that way it's just sealed. Now, did I probably, on the first couple, glue where my hair is? Maybe.
take some time just to get thankful that I had days full of you, before it winds down into the memories. It's all just memories now. Don't you love when I come around? Somebody to fill you up, then I take it down. Don't you love when I come around? Somebody to build you up, then I take.
Baby, what you wanna do?
Man, I don't know if I should have had that last chicken nugget. So I ended up stopping. I finished the entire back section of my head, as you can see. Now we are moving on to the front two sections of my hair. The way I used to do it is I used to basically do one side at a time. I've kind of gotten in the habit of doing both sides at the same time. It just helps me keep track and make sure everything stays even.
Like it when you don't hesitate when you write it. In it 'cause you want, like it. Making up a date for you write it. This type shit have you drip, 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 drip. Just finish pips to the island. Drip, 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 drip. This type shit have you drip, 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 drip. Just finish pips to the island. Drip, 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 drip. This type shit have you island. Don't hesitate, 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 hesitate. Like it when you don't hesitate, 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 hesitate. Like it when you don't hesitate when you don't hesitate when you drip dip, drip dip, drip dip, drip dip. Like it when you drip dip, drip dip, drip dip. I wanna get wild. Like it when you drip dip, drip dip, drip dip.
It's like now basically 11. It is basically 11 o'clock. I don't have that much to do. You can't really tell because it kind of looks like all one section, but technically I only have 1, 2, 3 to go. Pretty much I just gotta stick to it at this point. I don't think I will feel comfortable going to sleep knowing that I don't have that much left to do of it. It has also occurred to me, I kept talking about this stupid like hair growth challenge I'm doing for myself and yet never talked about it. So let me talk about it. My hair through the years has gone through a lot. I was natural, then I was relaxed, and then transitioning, and then back to natural, and then I big chopped, and now I'm kind of here. Basically, my hair just isn't where I want it to be, and I know that I can get it to a place where I want it to be because I've done it before, but somehow fell off. I do not know how I fell off, but I know I can get there, so that's what I'm trying to do. I used to look at my kind of hair growth journey in terms of length, and I don't think in necessarily terms of health, because naturally if your hair is healthy, then it'll be, thicker, longer, it'll be what you want. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on, I guess. Like, I'm really just mainly focused on maintaining the health and the thickness of my hair more than the length, which is a different perspective. And I find when I change my perspective about stuff, that's when things get done. But I'm taking the same approach to the gym that I did with my hair, which is instead of focusing on the length, I'm going to focus on the health of the hair. And just like how I stopped focusing on how much I weighed, the weight naturally came off. So I'm just hoping that the same aspects apply. I'm also definitely starting to add a lot more oils into my routine because I am a straight hair natural. So I'm trying to incorporate a bit more oils in my routine, because I think before, and I think this is what kind of messed up my hair where I'm at now. So I did take a picture already. I'll kind of put it up of what my hair basically looks like. And so I'm kind of going to be taking, if I remember, I'm going to be taking photos each month just to, you know, see if there is any progress in my hair. But I think the style that kind of took my hair out was tape-ins. I thought that tape-ins were so great and were so healthy, and they wouldn't thin out my hair. Honestly, it was probably my fault because I was taking them out wrong. But, you know, one oil that I specifically bought to help hair growth, because, you know, rosemary is linked with helping your hair grow, is I got the Mielle rosemary scalp and hair oil. I got like 5 of these bottles because the white women apparently, according to TikTok, had found out about it, so it's been getting sold out. This is why we say we can't have nothing. I don't know if I've already said it. I probably have. This hairstyle would be so much easier to do if my hair wasn't in such a completely stretched state. It's just hard because, like, you want to make sure that you're not gluing your ends to the braiding hair, so that way when you take it down, you're not cutting off your hair. So it would be better if you had, like, more of a texture. I'm, like, trying to use music to keep me pumped up. I have my AirPods in, and I'm trying to keep my spirit alive even though I want to go to sleep. It's gonna, it's gonna be May. It ain't no lie. Can we talk about how, like, early 2000s groups had, like, 2 people who would sing? And this is me on the final braid. At this point, I kind of had, like, turned off all music and just focused specifically on braiding because I was very much so tired. It was, well, I think either 12 or 1 a.m. at night by the time that I had finished. But as you can see, I am just putting foam in my hair for the night because I actually ended up doing the trimming and layering and all that stuff the next day. So here we are. It is the next day. Pretty much all I did was just layer. I tried my best to do whatever layers I could. I don't necessarily think I'm the best at creating layers, but I tried. You know, pretty much just had my scissors, ran them downwards, you know, quickly opening and closing the scissors just so it cuts the hair in an angle just to give that that layered look. And I will say, at first I was like, I'm not sure about it, but then once I actually cut layers into it, I started loving it like 1,000 times more because it removed so much more weight that needed to be taken off from it just because the hair was so long. Here you just see me kind of moisturizing my scalp. That is clove water, so obviously cloves have been soaked in some water. And then I just did my edges, and then I applied the Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops foam on my head and then wrapped it up. Because also this was the next day at night, and then I wrapped it up and went to bed. But pretty much that is it on how I achieved my tree braids. Honestly, 10 out of 10, definitely would recommend. I think I'm gonna do this style again. I don't know, I think I might keep it for a couple months. I'm just very impressed with it. I really like it, and I do hope that you all enjoyed this video. I am going to try my best to be more consistent this year. That is a goal of mine. And yeah, but I just hope you all enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day. I don't know, you can be watching this at night. Anyway, bye y'all.
Reminiscing in the dollar, this is a parade. I don't want your chain, I'm gon' put it out of shade. I hate that shot, not too many bitches getting saved. Yes, I'm so I took a private plane. Get like I'm walking on my hands. You too hard to the car. Let's send it to the ground like a better better name. You too hard, touching on the floor. You gon' walk around and try and run it away.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown off this way. Doing all these shows, I've been on the road. I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she can slay. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get made. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown off this way. Doing all these shows, I've been on the road. I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she can slay. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get made. Too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown off this way. Doing all these shows, I've been on the road. I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe,